Hello everyone, I'm Eric Schmorse. Welcome back. Need for Speed Carbon. We got some races to do. We own 3 of the 5 territories in Bushido area. The other races might be good because, like, I can unlock suspension. Like, I thought about that after I ended the last episode. Like, I can unlock suspension. Like, that doesn't matter. Body kits, and that was, like, wheels. Oh, no, that was, spoilers. Those don't matter. Those don't affect stuff. That one might be good because it gives suspension. So, I might, like, I'm not worried about it now because there's already parts that I can't afford. But I might do that just to unlock suspension stuff later on. Speaking of, that's nitrous and tires. Tier 1 Pro package. Well, I don't need the nitrous. Drift. Flame vinyls. And turbo. Tier 1 street package. That could be good. So there's the sprint. There's the speed trap. And there's a drift. Let's go for the speed trap. I feel like Sal. Is that his name? Literally like 5 minutes ago that I recorded the last episode. Can't remember his name already. I feel like Sal can do good here in the speed trap. Probably should have changed to Neville, though, because Sal really doesn't help here. Shortcuts really don't help. But I feel like his speed's gonna make up for, you know, the lack of help from the shortcuts. I feel like him just being fast is going to help. Although, I got 20 miles per hour more than him. It was Katie, whichever one Katie is, was ahead there.
Nicely done.
Okay, I'm good. Sal's been consistently 20 miles per hour behind me, but he's pulling up ahead, which is good in the sense that he could probably win the race and then cause them to get penalties. I'm assuming the penalties are still a thing. I'm assuming they didn't take that out in Carbon. I'm assuming if, like, I finish first, everyone else, alright, that was pointless. Hey, Sal's in front. Oh, well, I'm still in first. But Sal actually didn't catch up to me. He's, well, he caught up, he gained an extra, like, 4 miles per hour to what he was. Oh, it has a count of speed traps. Most Wanted didn't have that. I didn't even look. It actually says 3 out of 6 speed traps. That's cool. Because that actually tells me, you know, how close we are to actually doing this. Sal's staying up close, up top, so, like, because Katie's in first, but if Sal, cool, this was worth it. This was worth it. There's a thing in front of me. Uh-oh. That's a cop. That's a cop that's chasing Sal through the shortcut, so, but Sal can finish first. Which means any penalties like Sal can stay up front because any speed penalties are not going to affect Sal. So no matter what, I mean, it doesn't matter, I still won. But like if I would have gotten more speed penalties, that cop car is just, I don't know what he's doing. I don't think that's proper. Well, the cop disappeared. All right. Where are we going? Nowhere here. I don't need to be here. Is this the one? Turbo. Yep. Now we get to see how useful he is in a sprint. I still feel like Neville might be more useful. See, if he was a drafting person, that would have been good, but the shortcut, I don't know if it's as useful as it could be outside of circuit races. So I might want to switch back to Neville, but I want to give Sal a fair shot. He's also super fast, so he's a good, like, backup plan. He's a good backup plan is like, hey, I'm sucking on this race. Well, you know what? Sal can win this. I mean, I won the speed trap, but he did win the first race that I did with him. I'll just pass you. Sal, go ahead. Show me the shortcuts. That park right there on the left. Oh, yeah. I actually have to listen to him, though. I actually need to pay attention, because he actually gives, That was my fault, Sal. Sorry. You didn't warn me that it was a sharp turn coming out of it. I know I could have looked at the minimap, but, But yeah, it's definitely said to the right, but I don't know if he's talking about the cars behind me, or if he's talking about a shortcut, because he yelled that before and he wasn't talking about shortcuts. The shortcut ones are specifically like, okay, there's a park to the left, like, more descriptive, not just, oh, right! Keep the speed up, alright. So were there no more shortcuts? And if I'm ahead of him, is he gonna warn me of the shortcuts as I get to him, or am I screwing myself over? I don't know, because we have only hit one shortcut. This is not a good representation of what his skills are. I'm running this, okay. No more mistakes. Yeah, we can't lose our 3-second lead. Okay, it's 2.5. I exaggerated. But, yeah, that would be a tragedy. Well, I mean, it would be a tragedy, but I think me running into a car or a wall is not going to ruin that. Especially considering you're ahead of me. Way back? That park. Okay, so he mentioned the park. He didn't say which side. I'm going to assume left. Oh, this is the huge shortcut. Okay. Like, yeah, when no one else takes that, that is super useful. Now we're 4 seconds ahead suddenly. And he's out. So let me go. You take it from here as he pulls ahead. Hey, I won. I won. Sal came very, very close behind me. Hair in my face. It's annoying me. Awesome. So that's 4 of the areas. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. TFK. The I don't know. I was gonna make some stupid joke, but man, it just didn't happen. Alright, so we got 4 races that I haven't done, and then the 2 over here, which I think I need to take both of them, because I think what happens is I beat both of them, then I take over the area, and then a third one appears where it's like, take on Kenji and kick his ass. What did these unlock, though? I think I need to do both, but I want to see what they unlock. Hoods and roof scoops. Nice. I don't think I have much more money, but let's see what I can get. Also, I'm unlocking all the tier 1 stuff, so I think the cars have tiers. So I think this is like a tier 1 tuner. I think there's like multiple tiers of cars, so if I get a different car, it's going to be a tier something else. So pro suspension, which is locked behind a race. I got her the race nitrous. Pro tires, pro brakes. It's like pro everything except for... Ooh, that's decent. but I think Pro Turbo is for beating the entire thing, I would assume. I'll wait on it. I'll wait on that. Hold on, what is optimized performance? Shopping cart. Oh. Why did it lower my suspension? And nitrous. Oh. It added street and race as like, hey, these are the best ones. You already have them. Also, that said total cost of... let's not go for turbo. We can relax on the turbo. Let's save money by going away with the engine. All the others are fine because they're pro and there's no like race for any of them. So it's not like I'm buying a weaker one and then I'm gonna replace it soon. So let's do that. Awesome. I didn't get to choose the stuff, but most of the time I just go in the center anyway, so who cares? I did it again. One of these days I'm gonna remember, hey, hit A on world map and then you get to choose the race, and not hit B and then go back out of the checkpoint. Is this like the... I feel like this is gonna be like the toll booth, but there's not as many highways, so yeah. That's exactly what it's gonna be. Checkpoint is toll booth, just there are no highways pretty much in Carbon County. So it's like, I think, was it Carbon County? I think it was something like that. So they can't really use tool booths? Yeah, toll booths as the checkpoints. They gotta use actual just checkpoints. Time bonus, 30 seconds. See, that's better. That makes a lot more... They did a lot of things that didn't make sense in Most Wanted. They changed a lot of them. And I like it. Like that. Fuck off. I think I flipped that car. Time bonus in Most Wanted for the toll booths, it was like, oh, you had 9 seconds left? Well, that's your time bonus, which makes no sense. It should be adding time bonus of, like, how many seconds did you gain? So it's like, I gained 45 seconds on that checkpoint. That's my bonus, not the 13 seconds that I had before it. You know, like every single other game with any sort of checkpoint race has ever done, except for Need for Speed Most Wanted. Like, that's the only game I've ever seen it do the opposite way. So there's 3 more checkpoints, but I also wish it kind of... I mean, it shows how many checkpoints, so it's good in that sense, but I kind of wish it also showed distance. Like, you're this percent... with... yeah, words. Like, with the sprints, where it's like, you're this percent through the race. Same thing with Speed Trap. I kind of... Because you know how many checkpoints you have, and by the fact that it says 40 seconds at the last checkpoint was the bonus time, you could kind of estimate how far away the next one is, but I kind of wish it had an overall, like, you're 50% of the way through the race. I feel like that would be a little more useful. Like, in addition to the count, like, how many checkpoints are there, not replace how many checkpoints are there with how far you went on the on the race, but I feel like both of them together would be a good combo. I'm also giving a critique on a game that's like, this is what, 2006, so 11 years old, so almost pointless at this time. It annoys me though that the races that I finished show up as stars on the minimap. They show up as check marks here, which is great, but on the minimap, they show up as stars. I mean, granted, I can tell by the color, it's like, hey, these are the ones that I beat, but it just seems weird. This is a sprint, but it looks like a canyon sprint. Like, it had that... Yep. So, the way it looks, because if you look at the map on the outskirts, it says like Carbon Canyon East, or whatever they said. It seems like these races, I won't be able to check the map, but in the race, but it seems like these races are outside of the main map, basically. These races aren't taking place on the streets of Carbon County. Well, they kind of are, but it's like the outskirts of Carbon County, not the main part. I really don't remember the story of this, because the dude that's helped me, what was it, Darius? I feel like his name was? Something like that. He runs the Red Gang, whatever their name is. What confuses me, because I don't remember the story, is how do we get to the point where I'm taking over Darius's territory? Especially considering you got the girl. I can't think of her name. I'm only thinking Mia, and that was the last game. I can't remember her name. The name of the girl in this one. But, like, you assume she's the main female, like, protagonist in this game. She's gonna be on my side. Like, right now, she's kind of just like, whatever, you know, I'm working for Darius, I don't really care about you, I'm just, you know, babysitting you, essentially. When I'm going after Darius, at some point, she's gotta be like, alright, I choose you over Darius. But I don't know what leads to that. I don't remember the story of this game. So that'll be interesting to figure out. It's not like Need for Speed Most Wanted, where the entire time, I knew Mia was a cop. I knew that was the end. I remembered the story for that. And I also, like, now that I think about it, I remembered the Heat Level 6 escape, but I don't remember beating the game on my own. Like, I feel like I wouldn't have beat the game on my own, but maybe I did. I don't know. It still confuses me. Yep, we took it over, meaning we control everything. Unlocks achieved Mitsubishi Eclipse. I'm fine with that.
You think that car's
The question is,
enough to take me on?
I'm assuming, shut up. Enough to take, only if you win if you get a shock take is once mine. Beat me in Canyon Duel. Okay. Fuck off, Kenji. Oh, I also have tips. Good. Now, did that unlock it in here? I'm gonna guess it unlocked the Mitsubishi in the garage, not I suddenly have it. Oh, it does say right there, tuner tier 2. So, if I get a tier 2 car, that's okay. So that might be a good one to go for, because that's the first tier 2 car. That might be, it's only 35 grand. So that might be a good investment. The rest of them, not so much. Also, I get to see... I think I'm going to do this race, or this drift, at some point to unlock the suspension. But I want to see, is this turbo? Yeah, that's the turbo. So if I do that and do this race, then I'll have all of the tier 1 upgrades. Which is fine, because I think I'm going to be doing tier 1 for a while. How did you take that away from them? How did a third party Scorpios... Also, I didn't realize if I just do that, it says their name, Bushido. So that's going to be useful when I forget the names of the other things. Let's race Kenji. Let's unlock turbo, unlock the suspension, fully upgrade this car, possibly. I feel like one of the areas I'm going to be able to unlock a lot of cars. Because I feel like I've only unlocked...
Right? I don't think you do. If you did, you would be sitting here right now.
I've only unlocked Oh, perfect launch. I actually remembered it that time. He got a better launch. Because so far I've unlocked one car for purchase. That's not a lot, considering I'm about to finish taking over an entire area. You'd figure I'd have more. I think my face cam goes there, but just for the record, after I hit him, a video, like a little like video thing, I guess supposedly of inside his car, pop. Why does, like, it's just random, like I'm gonna forget to move my webcam, so it's not gonna matter, but it's just random videos of like his reactions from inside his car, and it's deeply disturbing. Mostly because I don't know why I have a camera feed into his car. That seems very unnecessary. Also, he said something about a canyon duel, so I guess I gotta face him in this, and then I face him in a canyon duel as the last race. So it's sort of like Blacklist in the sense that there's multiple races. It's not... I'm deeply disturbed. I have to remember to move my webcam for this race. Just because those cameras are deeply, deeply disturbing, and I need you guys to feel how uncomfortable I am right now by being able to see those yourselves. Like, it's not even him saying anything. It's just like a picture of him, or it's just a video of him looking and smiling, and it's way creepier than if he was actually talking or something. But I guess it's sort of like most ones, sort of like Blacklist, where it's like, I beat him in this race, but then I gotta beat him in another race. Like, I beat him here, but then it's basically he goes double or nothing, and it's like, oh, we gotta do a canyon duel for all the marbles. Like, oh, alright, Kenji. Alright. That's cute that you think that I would win this race, but then not win a canyon duel against you. Actually, you know what? It's actually very possible. Knowing me. That was a better turn than last lap. I feel like I went so much slower last lap, but then there's a car. Good times have been had by everyone. This is a lot tougher. Like, this is sort of, what was it? Like, Blacklist 14? Like, Racer 14 or something? Which was Taz? If I'm right about that, I'm upset that I remember that. I don't need your smile, Kenji! Stop laughing at me for running into a wall. It's rude. But where... I feel like that's what happened, where it's like all the race has been easy, and then I get to him and it's like, holy shit, this is way too difficult. No! I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna fucking lose because of that car. So it took, what, like 2.5 episodes to get to the point where this game frustrates the hell out of me? Awesome. Glad that took a while. Kenji, just go away. My nose itches. That's not a good thing. Oh, straight away, nose itch. Good. I could just pause the game, but you know what? That'd be too easy. That'd be way too easy. He doesn't take that shortcut, which is good. Because that gives me a little bit of a boost. Should I just go around? feel like I kept up speed there. And I was able to boost through most of that. Oh yeah, like, after all said and done, I actually ended up further ahead, better split time than... Kenji! I don't need your input. Even if your input is just smiling and laughing at my misfortunes. I don't need to hear it. Yeah. That was a premature smile. You pulled ahead of me, but I pulled back. Kenji. Kenji. Kenji, stop repeating facial expressions. I mean it. I don't need your sass. See, now I'm ahead. Yeah, you're frustrated now, aren't you, bitch? Fuck you. Alright. We can do this. Now that we know that one area where there's the two paths, take the longer path because it's actually... I don't have to slow down and it... Stop laughing at me, Kenji! Very fragile. I don't need you to laugh at me. Gonna make me cry. And then I'm gonna get revenge by making you cry, hopefully taking your car. Because I think that might be a thing that still you can do in this game. I don't remember. I think there are markers in this game, like there were in Most Wanted, but I think they work differently. Like, I think there's different rewards. Oh no, it didn't work out as well that time. Did not work out as well. Shoot. That's not a great thing. It's not a great thing for me. But I feel like, I'm actually not doing too bad. There we go. There we go. I didn't crash into the wall. You have nothing to laugh at, Kenji. Ha! Burn. Burn because I didn't burn myself, which counts as a... You know what? I'm gonna win. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What? Kenji. Don't smile at me, Kenji. I fucking mean it. I will take you out right here and now. Fuck you. I won. You finished first. Cash rewards 7,000. Why was the one area like 10,000? And all of the other ones are 7,500? Well, with the 200 bonus. It seems weird.
You're gonna need all your skills for the canyon. When you get challenged by a boss, you want
Two-stage race?
the first run, the boss will be in front. Put pressure on him.
Oh!
Stay right on him all the way down.
Oh, it's not just a race. I forgot about this.
After you reach the end, you race the same road again, but this time, they'll be following you. If they do a better job of staying on you,
Basically, the goal is just...
If either car gets past or falls off the cliff, the race is over.
Leader loses the race.
The only way to win a canyon duel is to make it to the bottom of the run.
So I basically have to... It's basically, it's similar to a race. But it's more focused on how big is your lead. Also, didn't realize you could fall off the canyon. Didn't realize that was a thing. That's good to know. But, yeah, it's more based on, how close you follow with them and not...
It's your last chance to face reality and back off.
It's more how closely you follow them and not, whether or not you win or lose. Well, not whether or not you... If you pass them, that's great, but it's more about, staying as close as possible. You know, you heard that. That was one of the points where I could fall off. Alright, So basically, it's just a matter of keeping the meter on the right as close to top as possible. Or passing him, which would be ideal. Will it happen? Probably not, but if it does, that's great. Because if I pass him, it said, what, lose the lead for more than 10 seconds, and I can win. Ah, I didn't have a good way to get around him, or else that would have been great. I ended up having to slow down, or else I would have just crashed right in. I probably should have just crashed right into him. So it's weird, because it's like about all the canyon races, not even just the duel, are about keeping up speed, but staying... keeping up speed, but also not flying off the cliff. Also not keeping up too much speed where you just go flying off a cliff. Which almost just happened to me right there. Alright. I fucked up a little bit there. I'm gonna stick with it because the race isn't that long. I don't want to keep restarting just because I screwed up. I'd rather stick with it, and maybe I'm still doing way better than he's gonna do. I have hit blue a few times, so that's good. But then it shows, it's interesting how they put that where it shows my score, and then it counts down. So it'll go in reverse now. So I can actually see how... Oh, he started way closer! Bullshit! He started way closer to me. How the fuck... Oh, well, bye. So I lost that pretty quick. Let's try to pass him. Because that would be ideal. See, he started way closer. Well, I think technically I started in the blue, but my car's not great as fast. Yeah. You know what I mean. Should have hit the brakes there. It's early enough in the race, let's restart. Okay, I'm getting through this race. I'm getting through Kenji. I'm going to bang my hand. I would if I wasn't playing, but I'm going to bang my hand on the arm of my chair more until I win. Because I don't know if I can quit and then, like, install the turbo that I unlocked and then do it. I think I need to, Okay, that one just looked like Kenji was having an existential crisis. Like, it didn't look like he was mad, didn't look like he was happy. He was just like, what is life? What is it? If I win this race, what does that mean? Like, I don't know, Kenji. Maybe you should just let me win and have me find out. I'll deal with the existential crisis for you, Kenji. Just do me a favor and fuck off. I've been in the green a lot more. I feel like I'm doing a lot better. Although that doesn't really matter if I still run into a guardrail and fly off a cliff. But, shit. Shit. Still fell behind. Not as bad as I did before, though. Because before I almost went off the cliff, so that was worse. It's still pretty bad. I'm catching up, but then again, it's the end, so... Alright, that was actually, I think, worse. In the end. It seemed like it was going a lot better. If I could just lose him... If I can keep him as close to... Well, the blue. It was the red, but now it's the blue. As far as the bottom, as far away from me as possible, I'm good. Green or blue? If I stay in green or blue for the majority of the time, I'm good. Don't laugh at me, Kenji. Okay. Or if he just flies off a cliff, do that. Do that for me, Kenji. If I lose this, it might be a case of I need to upgrade this car. It might be a case of I can't win unless I upgrade this car. I'm also starting to think, because the handling's not that bad in this game, I'm starting to think maybe a muscle or a exotic would have been better. Muscle probably with the acceleration, but my phone's vibrating a lot in my pocket. Probably Gmail catching up, like, hey, you got emails? Hey, do you want to check the emails? Nope, one of them's a text. No! No. I lost. I know I lost. There's no way I'm winning this. Unless he... Because this is the final straightaway, and we're already... Unless I can stay pretty far... No. Fuck! That was actually way closer than I thought it was going to be. Reward cards gained. Consolation award. Thanks. Thanks, game. I appreciate it. Oh, fuck. I do need to do the race again. Does that mean I didn't unlock the turbo? Fuck. Oh, that might be something I need to save for next episode then. I thought I would just repair my car or fix my car. You know what I mean. I don't have suspension. Who cares? Fuck! It's 4,000. Let's go for it. It might help. Because I wasn't that far behind, so a little bit like that. Now let's go in. If I have to redo the race, I'll save it to next episode. If it somehow, even though it says it's the boss race, starts me on the canyon duel, then I'll do it this episode. But if it starts on the circuit race, it starts on the circuit race, and I can't even skip this. Good. Cool! So it starts on the circuit race. I need to redo that. It shouldn't be as bad. Shut up, Kenji!
I don't think you do. If you did, you would be sitting here right now.
It shouldn't be as bad. I got a little bit better, what was that, acceleration mostly? Fuck! I was kind of hoping... Anyway, for now, gonna end this episode here. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.